Joseph, Nancy, and I are still thinking about teaching Alan and Sarah a very big lesson that they won't forget.
And in particular, we should still separate him from that daycare buddy. All she does is she gives everything he wants, and especially has to take care of that poor big toddler.
I know, right? Especially our plan of creating Sarah the Teeth Girl using Karen's cloning machine did not work. We still need to think of something different this time.
I know, let's get Sarah suspended from school. In that way, we can separate her from the big toddler. He needs to grow up and act his age for once.
Oh, that's a great idea. I agree with you that Alan needs to act his age and move on from baby stuff.
Even I am moving on from Coco Melon and Super Simple songs, because I like Family Guy a lot more, and even The Simpsons, like I said before. I've realized I am too old for preschool shows.
Once again, that is really good for you, Joseph. We're so happy for you that you now moved from baby shows, and that you like Family Guy and The Simpsons a lot more.
So, Joseph, have you had anyone get suspended from school or from their jobs before?
Oh yes, many times. Just like in January 2023, I got my big sister DW suspended from her high school just because she gets everything she wants, and I made a robot that looks like her and destroyed the entire classroom. Also, I even tried to get Dave Johnson terminated from his job back in April 2024, and decided to make the robot to hold a tantrum in Dave's bus and sing preschool shows. And I did this for Dave because he refused to let me board his preschool bus and I wanted to be in preschool, not the 5th grade. But Superintendent Chandler informed me that I don't belong there, since I was in the special school and had to repeat the 5th grade, as they were about to replace Dave with another school bus driver.
Oh yeah, I remember when Nancy and I got Alan suspended back in January of last year. What we're going to do is we're going to make a suit that looks like Sarah. One of us will go into the suit, get Alan out of the quiet room, and then lecture him about how he is too old for baby shows. Of course, he is going to have a tantrum because he won't learn anything.
Oh, that's a good plan. And which high school you and Nancy attended just before you came to the special school where I'm still attending?
We went to Johnson High School.
And Principal Wilson has always criticized us when she told us over and over that Alan has autism and is doing independent study in the quiet room, when in fact, we didn't believe her. And speaking of which, what time are we going to make this plan happen?
We're doing it this Wednesday, the day before we get off for fall break, and we are going to do this during the lunch period.
I have never been to your old high school, even though I sneak into Lakewood Elementary quite a few times all because of Miss Stillwater, as well as a number of other schools before, but I actually like this idea better than when we created Sarah the Teeth Girl. So, I got an idea. Tomorrow, just before Wednesday, how about you two can come to my house so we can create a robot that looks like Sarah to make this plan going? I have all the robot parts set up in my garage.
That's a great idea, Joseph.
Yeah, and we also can't wait to see the look on Sarah's face by getting suspended from school, especially when she and Alan are definitely too old for baby shows.
Well then, so we already have a plan. I will see both of you tomorrow before the big day on Wednesday. Roger, Nancy, I'm so glad you two were able to make it just in time.
Same here, Joseph. I can't wait to make the remote-controlled robot that looks like Sarah.
Same here as well, Joseph.
We're going to the garage to make the robot. Come on, you two. Let's get this plan going. It's a very good thing that I still have a lot more robot parts when I got to help Chris get his teacher terminated from her job the other day. But now, let's get the tools out of the toolbox so we can all make the robot that looks like Sarah.
Wow! The only thing is, How long is this going to take?
Under normal conditions, this will usually take 2 to 3 hours. But since we can always use GoAnimate logic, it can take us under an hour, like around 30 to 45 minutes.
All right then, let's do this. All right, we just made the robot in under an hour. I like your ideas, Joseph.
I agree with Nancy.
Under normal conditions, this will usually take 2 to 3 hours. But since we can always use GoAnimate logic, it can take us under an hour, like around 30 to 45 minutes.
So Joseph, what time are your parents coming home?
They'll be back in about 45 minutes from their shopping, and I can let you two leave the house through the garage door.
That sounds good with us, Joseph. I'll hide the Sarah suit under my bedroom so that my parents won't find out about this. But now that we built a robot that looks like Sarah, we are all set for what will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a great day.
We'll see you tomorrow, Joseph.
See you tomorrow, Roger and Nancy.
Oh, great! We have to hide somewhere before anyone can find us.
See that tree over there? That's a very good hiding spot. Come on.
Alrighty then, now that we arrived at our old high school, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Nancy, get into the Sarah suit, while Joseph and I will watch over so no one catches us. We are going to make the Sarah robot to tell Alan to get out of the quiet room, then lecture him that he is too old for baby shows, and then stop being his friend Dot.
Here I go.
Yes, we made it. We can't wait to see the look on Sarah's face getting suspended for lecturing Alan that he is too old for baby shows and stop being his friend. This is going to be the best day in our entire lives.
Wow, this has to be the best episodes of CoComelon. I cannot wait for Sarah to come over once her class is over.
I am going to lecture Alan about how he needs to stop watching baby shows, and then I will stop being his friend. Let's do this.
Oh, my goodness, Sarah. You look very angry right now. Why is that?
Alan, we need to have a very serious talk. I am so fed up with you watching baby shows. I told you many times that you're too old for them, but you never listen to me, and that's why you act like a 3-year-old.
Wait a minute, something here is fishy. You got to be Roger or Nancy wearing the Sarah suit.
Hey, don't you talk back to me like that. It's only going to make the situation worse. I'm telling you the truth, you need to grow up and act your own age. I suggest you should watch shows like The Simpsons, Family Guy, SpongeBob SquarePants, Regular Show, King of the Hill, The Office, and Friends, not those baby shows like CoComelon, Super Simple Songs, Bubble Guppies, Shining Time Station, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Sesame Street, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, Barney and Friends and Teletubbies. You're too old for them, period. Either that, or you will face even more serious consequences.
Look, you must learn that nobody is too old for anything, and I have autism. And I only know very well you're just a clone, and you were likely created by some troublemaker to impersonate you.
Oh. How dare you criticize me? You should know better than to do that. For this, you are grounded for triple infinity. And for this, I am no longer your best friend ever again.
Yeah. Please, sir, I'm so sorry, please don't stop being my friend. I am not too old for baby shows, I promise that I will behave better.
Stop crying, you're not a baby, you're a senior in high school. I am tired of your childish nonsense already. Maybe if you never throw tantrums and act like a 3-year-old over the years, then things would not have come to this, especially when we are about to go to college in January. Now, go back to the quiet room, and I hope a new best friend of yours will help teach you a big lesson of not being a toddler. So, goodbye, you big childish motor car crybaby.
I don't want Sarah to leave, 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 I don't want Sarah to leave.
Oh my goodness. I heard that Alan is crying once again. Let me go check.
Yeah.
Alan, don't run away. It's all right. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh no. This is so sad. Who could have hurt Alan's feelings like that? But whoever did this is going to be in a lot of trouble. I'll check the CCTV footage.
So, Nancy, how did it go?
Well, the suit was made such that Sarah would lecture that big crybaby to stop watching baby shows. Plus, she even stopped being friends with him in such a way that he cried even harder and ran away from school, meaning that he didn't learn anything.
And it's even better than getting the big baby suspended last year when he held a tantrum in the hallway. And this will realize that Sarah will be sent to Principal Wilson's office at any minute. Now, before either one of us gets caught, we will use GoAnimate logic to teleport us back to the special school before we are late for our afternoon classes. Joseph, will you do the honors?
Grounded, 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 grounded.
Let's take a look and see who could have hurt Alan's feelings and made him cry like that. I think I got an idea who could have done this. Wait a second, this can't be real.
I am going to lecture Alan about how he needs to stop watching baby shows, and then I will stop being his friend. Let's do this.
Oh, no. This is totally not real. Sarah would never do anything like that. But wait, this video could have not been modified. I was sitting here in my office right before Alan threw a tantrum and ran away crying to the front door.
This is weird. Alan was here like 30 minutes ago, and now I can't find him. I wonder where he could have gone. Wait a minute, I heard him throwing a tantrum in the hallway while I was in a study session for one of my classes.
Sarah Hoffman, please report to the office immediately. Sarah Hoffman, please report to the office immediately.
Guess I better go see the principal. Maybe she has answers to why Alan was running away from school. Principal Wilson, why do you look so angry? What did I do?
Well, Sarah, you should know exactly why I'm angry right now. I have surveillance footage from the CCTV cameras of you hurting Alan's feelings by lecturing him that he is too old for baby shows, grounding him for no reason, and then causing him to cry and run away from school, and even stopped being his friend.
I have no idea what you're talking about. When did this happen?
Stop lying to me like that. It's only going to make the situation worse. And the incident happened around 20 minutes ago. At least that is where I heard Alan throwing a tantrum on the hallway, and then he ran away crying and left the school grounds.
I also heard his tantrum from the hallway. In fact, we all did, and I was in my classroom at the time.
Sarah, what did I tell you about lying? Perhaps, if I show you the footage, then you will understand better. Come over here. Now, I will play the footage.
I am going to lecture Alan to stop watching baby shows and stop being his friend. Let's do this. But Mrs. Wilson, I am going to be honest with you. There is no way that I could have lectured Alan like that and made him cry, and I was in my classroom the entire time.
Are you serious? In the video, it looks exactly like you. Sarah, you don't ever hurt people's feelings, especially if they are disabled and with autism. For this, I am going to suspend you from school, which means you will repeat the 12th grade next semester. Now, get out of my office, pack your things, and go home.
Sarah, you don't look particularly happy, and why are you home early?
Well, Mom and Dad, you won't believe what I am about to tell you. But I have gotten suspended from school for the rest of the term for something that I didn't even do.
You've got to be kidding me. What exactly happened?
Well, I was doing a study session in my classroom, and then Principal Wilson showed me surveillance footage of someone looking like me by hurting Alan's feelings that he is too old for baby shows, making him throw a tantrum, stopped being his friend, and ran away crying.
Did this really happen?
Yes, the person in the surveillance footage was impersonating me obviously, and I had no part in this. I have a pretty good feeling that some troublemaker is behind all of this.
We're also going to talk to the Dean of Students about this, because we know that you don't behave the way you did when you were much younger.
I know, right? But I'm going to go upstairs, because this is absolutely ridiculous.
You know what? When I was watching through the surveillance footage, there was only one part of the video that I wasn't paying close attention. I have to go back to the beginning of the video and see what really happened.
Alrighty then, now that we arrived at our old high school, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Nancy, get into the Sarah suit, while Joseph and I will watch over so no one catches us. We are going to make the Sarah robot to tell Alan to get out of the quiet room, then lecture him that he is too old for baby shows, and then stop being his friend.
Here I go!
Yes, we made it. We can't wait to see the look on Sarah's face getting suspended for lecturing Alan that he is too old for baby shows and stop being his friend. This is going to be the best day in our entire lives.
No, 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 no.
No. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe that it was those three troublemakers who actually did all of this. They are going to be in a lot of trouble. I am going to inform Principal Jones from the special school about what happened, and then we will also notify their parents.
Mr. and Mrs. Red, Mr. and Mrs. Schneider, and Mr. and Mrs. Andrews, thanks for coming. Mrs. Wilson came here to show me some surveillance footage from her office about what Joseph and Roger and Nancy did at Johnson High School, and she was able to download it onto her phone. The 3 students had snuck into the Johnson High School yesterday by hiding near the bush, and created a robot that looked like Sarah so that the robot can lecture Alan by stop watching baby shows, grounding him, and even stopped being his friend, and then make Alan to throw a tantrum on the hallway, and then he ran away crying. And that's why it caused Sarah to get suspended from school and falsely into trouble. Thankfully, I was able to rewind the footage to see this just in time, but Joseph, Roger, and Nancy, because of your actions, you 3 are going to be donating your electronic devices to Sarah.
No, not my Xbox. Please don't do this to me. I don't deserve this.
Too bad, Nancy, you're not getting your Xbox back after what you did to Alan and Sarah. Same thing for you, Roger. You're going to have to donate your laptop to Sarah, since you still have your desktop computer at home.
No, not my laptop. Anything but that. I bought it with my allowance money.
Too bad, Roger, you're not getting another laptop after how you treated Alan and Sarah.
And the same goes to you, Joseph. We're going to have to take away your tablet to give it to Sarah.
No, you can't do this to me. I don't want my tablet to be taken away. I didn't even finish playing Roblox.
Well, that's how things are, Joseph. You're not keeping your tablet after what you did to Alan and Sarah, especially when you snuck onto another school campus when you're not a student, like Lakewood Elementary for example.
Not to mention, as I was watching through the surveillance cameras here in my office during the lunch period yesterday, I saw you 3 teleported with an airlock door to Johnson High School with the Sarah suit. Joseph, Roger, and Nancy, you do not go onto a school campus where you don't belong, especially for trying to get someone suspended just because they are too old for baby shows when in fact, nobody is too old for anything, and also for making the robot was not Alan's friend.
And because we know very well you 3 were bothering Alan and Sarah in the past, you will be serving 2 months of community service starting from this weekend until the end of this semester.
Also, you 3 will be serving in school suspension here in the special school, starting from tomorrow and for 2 weeks straight, and maybe through the end of the semester, if you continue behaving the way you 3 do right now.
I agree with Mrs. Jones. For you, Roger and Nancy, I told you many times that you need to stay away from Alan and Sarah, but you 2 never listened to me, as I often told you before. Because of what the 2 of you and Joseph have done to Sarah, you 2 will no longer enter Johnson High School, ever again. If I catch you again, I will get Officer Kevin to come and deal with you. And Joseph, I don't want you on my school grounds for at least 2 months, and until you can learn not to cause any trouble, especially when you sneak onto a school campus you're not enrolled at. Now, you are free to go.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. We told you many times that you're not supposed to sneak onto a school campus that you're not enrolled at, but you went ahead to help Roger and Nancy get Sarah suspended from school, hurting Alan's feelings, and causing a lot of confusion. And as a result, you get to serve in school suspension for 2 weeks and perform community service until the end of the semester. You should be ashamed of yourself.
For this, you will be grounded through the beginning of the spring semester. We do not want you hanging out with Roger and Nancy anymore because they are big-time troublemakers. And just like we said before, you are still getting coal for Christmas once again this year. Last but not least, we will make sure that you're not going anywhere near Alan and Sarah, just like the Johnsons. Seriously, Joseph, you need to leave them alone. Now go upstairs to your room now, and in about 15 minutes, we will be upstairs to take away your tablet so we can give it to Sarah.
Wah.
Joseph Christopher Reed. Stop it. Just stop it.
Roger William Jason Gibson Schneider, what did we tell you about staying away from Alan and Sarah? We can't believe that you, Nancy, and Joseph got Sarah suspended from your former high school by creating a robot that looks like her, lecturing Alan to stop watching baby shows, and even stopped being Alan's friend so he can run away crying from school.
First of all, we told you many times that Alan has autism, and can react to certain things to cause him to get depressed. Second, you don't sneak onto a school campus where you're not allowed. For this, you will be grounded through the beginning of the spring semester. No hanging out with Nancy and Joseph anymore, and no leaving the house, other than going to school and performing community service. And just like we said before, you're still getting coal for Christmas again this year. And for sure, Roger, you really need to leave Alan and Sarah alone for good. Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about your actions. And in a few minutes, we will be upstairs to take away your laptop so we can donate it to Sarah.
Why?
Roger William Jason Gibson Schneider, that's enough slamming doors, now.
Nancy Alice Andrews, we cannot believe that you and Roger and Joseph snuck into your former high school by creating a robot that looks like Sarah, lecturing Alan to stop watching baby shows and for no longer being his friend, which caused Alan to cry, and for Sarah falsely suspended from school and into trouble.
First of all, we told you numerous times that Alan has autism, and he is in the independent study program in the quiet room. Second, you do not ever sneak onto an old school campus where you don't belong there anymore. For this, you will be grounded through the beginning of the spring semester. No leaving the house, other than going to school and performing community service. No hanging out with Roger and Joseph ever again. And like we told you before, you're still getting coal for Christmas again this year. Seriously, Nancy, you really need to leave Alan and Sarah alone. Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about your actions. We will be upstairs in a few minutes to take your Xbox away, so we can donate it to Sarah.
What?
Nancy Alice Andrews, stop it. Just stop it. Seriously.
Sarah, can you come downstairs? We have some exciting news to share with you.
Sarah, we just got a phone call from your principal, and the good news is you didn't hurt Alan's feelings by lecturing him to stop watching baby shows at school, made him run away crying, and for no longer being his friend. It was Joseph, Roger, and Nancy who were the ones who did it.
I had a very good feeling it was them. They always cause so much trouble for me and Alan. But wait a minute, if they are the ones who were behind all of this, how did Principal Wilson find out from the surveillance footage that it was me who did it?
They made a robot that looks like you, and one of them got into the costume to impersonate you, and that's why the robot can lecture Alan to stop watching baby shows and for no longer being his friend, which caused him to cry and run away from school.
We also wanted to tell you that your principal informed us that you are now no longer suspended from school anymore. And do you want to know more great news? You don't have to worry about those 3 troublemakers anymore. They are now getting grounded by their parents, getting in school suspension at their special school, and performing community service. Plus, your principal told us that their parents are going to be donating their electronic devices for you in just a few hours. Isn't that nice?
That is even better news, indeed. And I am very happy to be back at school, especially taking care of Alan in the quiet room.
Say, Sarah, would you like us to call Alan's parents so we can all go to Olive Garden to celebrate this weekend so we can make up for this?
Definitely, that sounds wonderful, but for now, I am going to see what homework assignments I have missed, and probably will send a message to Alan for the confusion, so I will see you both at dinner.
See you at dinner, Sarah.
Oh, someone is calling me. I wonder who that can be.
Hello.
Hey, Steven. It's me, Tom.
Oh hey Tom, it's so good to talk to you, finally after all this time. How are you doing? And have you been enjoying the custom-sized crib that I helped you build the other day?
I've been doing really good. And yes, I am still enjoying the custom-sized crib you gave me. And I have not been misbehaving these past 2 weeks.
And same here, it's more than 10 days straight since I have been misbehaving with my family. Looks like things are getting better than ever. So what have you been up to these days?
My family and I are going to the woods this weekend because we are going camping, and we are wondering if you and your family want to join us.
You know what? I have always enjoyed going camping, since it has been about 5 years since the last time that my family and I went camping. At what time you and your family are going to the woods?
My mom had discussed this over with me and my siblings. We should go on Saturday at 2 p.m. after lunch, if that sounds fine with you.
That sounds like a good plan. We should let our families know about this, if they haven't found out about this camping trip to the forest.
That also sounds good. Anyways, I need to get going because I will be having lunch soon.
We'll see you next Saturday, Tom. And you have a wonderful rest of the afternoon. Don't get into trouble before the big day.
Stephen, I heard you were talking to Tom about the camping trip to the forest, is that right?
Hey Ashley, as a matter of fact, you should probably be aware that on Saturday, Tom invited us to go on a camping trip with his family.
I didn't even know about it. Are we all going camping on Saturday?
Yes we are, at 2 p.m. right after we have lunch.
And you especially deserve to go because you have not been misbehaving at all these past 2 weeks or so. What about Tom? How is he doing?
He also hasn't been misbehaving on a daily basis for more than 10 days already, and that is why he's able to invite us to go camping with his family this weekend.
That is even better. But I want to remind you not to cause any trouble while we are camping in the forest. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand, but you don't need to be lecturing me about this all the time. It's really getting annoying already.
My sincere apologies. But I needed to remind you because every time I would remind you about your behavior, you would always misbehave. Anyways, I'm going to the kitchen to make some dinner.
Finally, I will get to celebrate not misbehaving on a daily basis. Well, both Tom and I will celebrate the occasion. Now, like I said before, it has been a very long time since we went camping about 5 years ago. This is going to be the best time ever.
I always knew that you're going to enjoy this camping holiday. Now everyone, let's all walk in the forest to go exploring, before we set up this tent, and build a campfire. And Stephen, remember what I told you about your behavior.
You got it loud and clear, Ashley. I know the drill.
So, sis, how likely is it that Dad will throw a tantrum while we are camping?
Oh my goodness, don't get me started on this. I already have a feeling that Dad is going to behave like a toddler whenever we go places. I don't need to be reminded.
Well, that's fair enough. Now, let's get into the forest before Mom and Dad start to worry about what is taking us so long.
A camping trip we'll go. Walking in the forest woods looks fine, but I hope I won't encounter mountain lions or bears. Oh, hey Tom, it's so good to see you, finally after a few months.
Likewise, Stephen, I hope this camping trip we're having won't go wrong.
Same here, I wish there was something more fun to enjoy on our camping trip, other than going for a walk in the woods, toasting marshmallows, and telling scary stories.
Stephen, I just saw something amazing right behind the log cabin.
What is it, Tom? Tom, you're a genius. This is even more fun than hiking in the woods. Let's go inside of Toys R Us and see what toys have in store. Maybe we can buy some Cocomelon toys.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Let's go to Toys R Us.
Hey Mrs. New, do you have an idea where my husband could be? It's been over an hour and we can't find him anywhere.
I have no idea. I am also looking for my son. He is supposed to stick with us so that none of us can get lost while camping.
Yes, 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 yes. Hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Steven, this is the best day we have ever had.
I agree with you, Tom. There are lots of Cocomelon merchandise and toys everywhere.
Look, I think I heard Tom, and it's coming from Toys R Us.
And we also heard our dad too. I wonder what they have been up to.
Let's go see what they have been up to in Toys R Us. Wait, Steven, what in the world are you doing here in Toys R Us?
And the same thing goes to you, Tom. What are you doing here? You were supposed to stick with us while we were camping.
Oh, our sincere apologies, Mom. But Steven and I got very distracted because Toys R Us is located behind the log cabin here in the forest.
And Tom and I wanted to buy some Cocomelon toys because we want some entertainment while we are camping.
Steven and Tom, I don't want to say this, but I don't think we can buy those toys.
Wait, what?
I said, we are not going to buy those toys for 2 reasons. Number 1, we are supposed to enjoy nature and stick together while we are camping. And number 2, you both are too old for Cocomelon, because that show is for preschoolers, toddlers, and babies, and you're both grown men.
I agree with Steven's wife. You two should know that Cocomelon is for toddlers and preschoolers, and you both are grown men. Plus, Cocomelon is very cringe.
What?
We're not too old, 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 we're not too old. Please, let us buy some Cocomelon toys for our camping trip.
Eric, I always knew that Tom always throws a tantrum whenever we go places, especially when we go camping.
I agree with you, this is always the same thing when Tom throws a tantrum when things don't go his way.
James, I thought for one thing, Dad would promise to behave, but he always misbehaves.
I agree, sis. This is absolutely embarrassing when Dad throws his tantrum.
All right, fellas, that's enough.
Oh no, we're so busted big time.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have received numerous reports of someone throwing a very loud temper tantrum, and it was heard across the forest and through Toys R Us. In fact, it was so loud that just about everyone in Goanimate City could hear it.
Yes, it was my husband who was throwing those loud tantrums because he always has problems controlling his behavior, especially whenever things do not go his way.
Same thing applies to my older son. He also has problems controlling his behavior, especially when he has a hard time acting his own age.
May I have a word with your son and the other woman's husband really quick?
Yes, you can.
Excuse me, fellas, I need to have a word with you for just a few minutes.
Yes, what do you need?
Do you and your young friends scream very loudly so that the whole city can hear you?
Yes, it's because my friend and I were very upset because our families wouldn't let us buy some Cocomelon toys, claiming that we are too old for Cocomelon when in fact, we're not too old. Yes, it's because my friend and I were very upset because our families wouldn't let us buy some Cocomelon toys, claiming that we are too old for Cocomelon when in fact, we're not too old.
And I think they may have some sort of mental disability, and that is the reason they often have a hard time controlling their emotions.
Well, I have to tell you all that your son and your husband had exceeded noise limits in GoAnimate City with their loud temper tantrums. This is not acceptable behavior, and I'm going to have to ask you all to leave the store and the camping site within the next 40 minutes, and you're banned for entering the camping site for at least 2 weeks, starting from today, which means you will have to leave a day early. But even though they may have a mental disability, I'm only going to give you a warning, and be sure to keep your voice down in the future. Now, you can start packing your things where you set up your camping sites, and leave the forest grounds.
Stephen, you were likely pretending to behave yourself these past few weeks so you can misbehave again. Thanks to you, we are now going home.
And same thing goes to you as well, Tom. Let's go home now.
What?
Stop it. Just stop it.
Looks like I'm getting a call from someone. I better answer the phone to find out who it is. Hello?
Hello, is this Jake?
Yes, this is him. Are you Mrs. Jane Reed?
I am Mrs. Reed. Can I ask you a favor?
Yes, you may. What do you need?
Well, because it is fall break, we're going back to Great Wolf Lodge once again. However, our younger son Joseph isn't joining us because he is grounded, and he often misbehaves a lot. So can you please watch over him while we're out of town?
Well, I guess I will watch over Joseph, and you can trust me as a babysitter. Is there anything else I need to know?
Okay, you can let him watch Family Guy and The Simpsons, but he cannot leave the house, other than going for a walk around the neighborhood. Also, give him 5 chances to behave himself, and if he misbehaves during all of his chances, send me a text message, or give me a phone call, and we will pick him up and then deal with him.
Okay then, I got it. However, I am kind of skeptical about this, but I don't know.
We're going to pay you for babysitting Joseph.
Alright, sounds fine with me. Take care, Mrs. Reed. See you in 45 minutes to an hour.
You take care as well. See you.
My goodness, I am not looking forward to this. I have heard from my really good friend Penelope, and she says that Joseph has been hanging out with her younger brother Chris, and they are both troublemakers, and both throw childish tantrums much the time.
Joseph, because it is fall break, we've decided that we're going to Great Wolf Lodge once again this year. However, since you misbehave a lot, we are going to get you a babysitter while we are gone.
Wait, not another babysitter. I wanted to go to Great Wolf Lodge with you.
Joseph, your mother is right. You're not coming to Great Wolf Lodge because you misbehaved the last time we went, which was 2 years ago. Now, we're going to get you another babysitter, and to cheer you up, you get 3 guesses, and if you get all of them incorrect, we will tell you who your babysitter will be.
Will it be Buster?
No, Buster doesn't want anything to do with you, especially the way you behaved for him when he was babysitting you last year. You get 2 more guesses.
Is it going to be Grandma Thora?
No, Grandma Thora is out of town right now. She won't be back until next week. You have 1 more guess.
Will it be Miss Peterson for the second time?
No, she doesn't want anything to do with you either. Your babysitter is going to be Jack Ella Frost.
Oh, Jake Ella Frost? I've never heard of him. Who's he?
He happens to be one of the Percy's good friends, and you'll be staying at his house while we're at Great Wolf Lodge.
Yes, I understand, Mom and Dad.
Great, then let's all get into the car.
Great, what am I supposed to do now? Okay Julia, get ready, because I think Joseph is here. Alright, Joseph, you can come in.
Hello, Jake.
Hello Jake, we are here.
Hello Mr. and Mrs. Reed. Thank you for coming to bring Joseph.
We wish you all the best, Jake.
Okay Joseph, while your parents are gone, what would you like to do before dinner is ready?
I was thinking, how about we can watch Family Guy?
Before we watch TV, there is something we would like to show you about Jake's train set. But before that, let me introduce you to Penelope. Penelope, come over here and meet Joseph.
Oh, hey Penelope. What are you doing here? How is Chris doing?
Oh, hey Joseph. I am only here to stay for the sleepover this weekend, but I am also here to babysit you too. Also, Chris is doing fine, but he is still grounded back home.
Oh, I get it.
So Joseph, are you ready to see Jake's metro train set?
Oh, a train set?
Yes, just follow us and we will show you my train set. This is my Metro Railroad train set. And I keep all my collection of trains, passenger trains, and freight cars, safety equipment, colors, and many other things from time to time.
Oh, this railroad set is just annoying, silly, and useless. It's not even a Family Guy railroad set.
Hey, Joseph, you don't ever talk about my railroad set like that. You know very well that I worked so hard to build my Metro Railroad set, and it is not even a Family Guy railroad set. For this, since your parents told me to give you 5 chances to behave. But since you lost one of them right now, you now have 4 chances left, and then you will be in a lot of trouble. Anyways, why don't you watch some TV while we make lunch?
Sounds like a very good plan.
Okay Joseph. You can come into the kitchen. Lunch is ready.
Wait a minute, what is that? I thought we were going to have sandwiches for lunch.
First, we are having salad, and then we will have some steak sandwiches, and they won't be ready for the next 20 minutes.
No, I don't want to eat the salad. I want my steak sandwich.
Joseph, you need to eat your salad, because it is good for you. Just a little taste.
And besides, vegetables will make you grow very strong. You didn't think it was that bad?
But I really don't like salads. In fact, this one doesn't have any lettuce. What kind of salad is this in the first place?
Well, this isn't any ordinary salad. This salad has spinach. So, we suggest you sit down and eat your salad before we have the steak sandwiches.
You've got to be kidding me. This can't be real.
No, we are not. This salad has spinach, and is very good. You should try it.
This is spinach.
And I don't like spinach.
Joseph, we can't believe that you threw your lunch plate on the floor. That was very insane of you. For this, you have only 3 more chances to behave yourself and you will be in a lot of trouble. Now, there is a broom and a dustpan in the back corner of the kitchen, so go clean up the mess you have made.
You know what? I think I will hang out with Chris, instead of staying here in this house.
Joseph, don't you even think about seeing Chris while we are babysitting you.
Okay, then, I suppose I will get the broom and dustpan to clean up the mess.
Joseph, there are lots of TV shows. Which one you like to watch first?
I was thinking, let's watch some funny episodes of Family Guy.
Joseph, I don't think it's a very good idea. Instead, let's watch some episodes of The Office.
Wait, what? You got to be kidding me. I wanted to watch Family Guy because I had given up watching baby shows.
Joseph, we are happy that you have given up watching baby shows, but you're still a little too young to watch Family Guy, because that show is for people age 14 and over, and you're still 13, which means you have to wait a few months to watch Family Guy.
I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. I want to watch Family Guy. Please, I want to watch Family Guy.
Well, Joseph, congratulations for throwing a tantrum on the floor. You have just blown your third chance. You have 2 more left before we notify your parents.
Now, get off the floor, stop throwing a tantrum, and watch some episodes of The Office with us.
No, not if you won't let me watch Family Guy, you annoying entitled Catherine.
I beg your pardon, but what did you just call me?
You heard me right? I called you an annoying entitled Catherine for not letting me watch Family Guy.
That's it, I have no choice but to carry you into our bedroom. And for calling me an entitled Catherine, you have 1 chance left to behave yourself, and then we will call your parents if you blow your last chance.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant, you entitled Catherine. I don't deserve to be treated like this.
Stop it. Just stop it.
You know what, Penelope? We can't believe that we have to deal with this young troublemaker for the entire weekend.
I agree. Joseph has always been hanging out with my brother Chris all the time. They both cause trouble, and both throw childish tantrums all the time.
Well, he still has his final chance to behave, but still, let's all hope for the best that he behaves for once.
You know what? If those entitled Catherines won't let me watch Family Guy, I will go to the living room to watch Family Guy myself. Wait a minute, what is that thing next to the bathroom door? It's a fire alarm. You know what? That gives me the perfect idea. I am going to pull the fire alarm to wake up those entitled Catherines. In that way, it will teach them a lesson for not letting me watch Family Guy. Like Chris always says, let's do this.
Oh no, my ears are starting to hurt already.
This can't be, it's that the sound of the fire alarm that is going off?
Yes it is, but whatever happens, let's all evacuate the house, even though it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Is everyone alright?
Yes we are, Julia. It's just that I want to go back to sleep. It's past 3 in the morning.
Jake will turn off the alarm at any moment now, once he checks the control panel.
It's just that I never had the fire alarm going off at 3 in the morning when people are sleeping. This is just not normal.
All clear. You may now go back inside and get back to sleep.
Come on everyone, let's all go back inside and head back to bed. It's already 20 minutes past 3.
Wow, that was a good night's sleep last night. Now, let's see what to eat for breakfast. Wait, what is going on here?
Joseph, we are very angry with you right now, because you pulled the fire alarm at 3 a.m. just to wake us up.
And because of this, we had to sleep in until close to 9:30 in the morning.
And do you know what this means? You blew every chance we gave you to behave yourself. And because of that, we are calling your parents about how you were behaving during the entire time we have been babysitting you.
Please don't call my parents, 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 please don't call my parents. Please, I don't want my parents to ground me anymore.
Too bad, Joseph. That's just how things are. Also, you are not even going to see Chris for the time being while you are still grounded.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Joseph Christopher Reed. We cannot believe that you misbehaved for Jake and Julia while we were at Great Wolf Lodge. And now he doesn't want to babysit you anymore. That is it.
You will be grounded for an additional 2 weeks starting from today. This means no leaving the house other than go to school or go for a walk around the neighborhood. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
You know what, Joseph? I'm so done with you screaming and slamming doors. Act your age, and stop it. Now.
Hey Chris, I would like you to introduce my good friends, Roger and Nancy.
It's so good to meet you both. My name is Chris Percy.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you as well, Chris.
Well then, as you can see, Nancy and I are discussing a plan to teach Mr. Wiggles a very big lesson that he won't forget.
And in particular, especially Mr. Wiggles got me and Roger in detention the other day after we misbehaved a lot, and because he took away the music speaker while in detention, we both threw tantrums because of this.
I know, right? Even I am thinking to teach Mr. Wiggles a very big lesson, especially when I got into trouble for eating in class while he was the substitute teacher to fill in for Miss Anderson back in January.
Even my parents have met Mr. Wiggles while they are doing their shopping just yesterday. Listen, I can give you an easy solution to teach Mr. Wiggles a big lesson. How about you can sneak into Mr. Wiggles' house?
Wow! Joseph, you're a genius. We have never thought of that idea before.
Yes, all you can do is to sneak into Mr. Wiggles' house, and you can watch Friends, and eat pizza from Uber Eats. And whenever Mr. Wiggles tells you to leave the house, make all sorts of excuses, and until Mr. Wiggles can finally learn his lesson after he gets you into trouble at school. And believe me, I even snuck into Dave Johnson's house last year to watch preschool shows with him in a suit that looks like a crybaby Alan. But again, since I had given up baby shows, I like watching Family Guy, Friends, and The Simpsons from now on.
Yeah, and we can see the look on Mr. Wiggles' face to teach him a lesson for getting us into trouble at school, and especially has to learn that we have to have some fun whenever we feel like it, especially since Mr. Wiggles' voice sounds very funny.
So, Joseph, would you like to join us tomorrow on Saturday?
I wish I could, but my parents are going to take me to a babysitter's house because they are going to Great Wolf Lodge with my siblings this weekend, since I keep misbehaving a lot and getting grounded, like you three always do.
Don't worry, Joseph. We'll take care of your part.
Yeah, and in that way, the next time we sneak back into Mr. Wiggles' house, we can take you there as a special treat.
Why, thank you very much, guys. It really means a lot to me.
You're very welcome, Joseph!
And as for you, Chris, since you are coming with me and Nancy, we will see you at Mr. Wiggles' house tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay, I better cook some rice, since I am going to eat it along with some grilled chicken for dinner tonight. Oh great. I'm all out of rice. But I can go to Stop and Shop to get some more. And maybe I might buy a few more groceries.
Oh, good. The coast is clear. Now that Mr. Wiggles is getting his groceries at Stop and Shop, let's think of a way to do something fun here in Mr. Wiggles' house.
I know, let's go to Mr. Wiggles' living room, and from there, we can watch some episodes of Friends, and then we can have pizza from Uber Eats. And maybe we can explore what cool stuff Mr. Wiggles got in his house.
Oh boy! That sounds like a very good plan. I like this idea.
Well then, with that being said, first, let's go exploring around Mr. Wiggles' house, and then, let's go to his living room to watch episodes of Friends. And I can order the pizzas on Uber Eats.
Wow! Now that was some good pizza. And not only we get to enjoy some good episodes of Friends, but we also get to explore all around Mr. Wiggles' house.
I agree with you, Chris, and sneaking into Mr. Wiggles' house with GoAnimate logic was a lot more fun.
And the best part? We found a teddy bear in Mr. Wiggles' bedroom. And he is too old to be having teddy bears like Alan from the Big Kid Daycare. And we wonder why he sleeps with his cuddly teddy bear.
Oh
no! Mr. Wiggles, don't you think you need to go back to Stop and Shop?
And for sure, it looks like you're now a little taller now that you're back from Stop and Shop.
Roger, Nancy, and Chris, do you even realize what the three of you have done? I knew that I should not have trusted you before. You snuck into my house while I was doing my groceries. What do the three of you have to say from yourselves?
We are sincerely sorry, Mr. Wiggles. It's just we wanted to make ourselves at home here after you gave us detention at school. Not only that, but also not to stay bored after we got grounded by our parents on a daily basis.
We just wanted to have some fun, so we won't stay bored anymore.
It doesn't matter. You three know that entering someone's property is completely unacceptable, not to mention, that is against the law, and you can get into bigger trouble as you get older.
Did I hear someone sneaking into someone's house?
Oh, thank goodness you're here, officer. I would like to tell you that these 3 students of mine had snuck into my house while I was doing some groceries at Stop and Shop. And they have no business being in my house. And they did it all because they kept on misbehaving at school to teach me a lesson.
Look, you 3, what your teacher said was right. You know that trespassing on someone's home is completely unacceptable and against the law. You know doing that will get you into bigger trouble as you get older. And you must learn that's how things should be. And this is something to be taken seriously. I am going to have to ask you 3 to leave this house before I take you into the police station.
Okay, fine. You may have won this time, but next time, we're going to have to get our friend Joseph to help teach Mr. Wiggles a big lesson that he will never forget.
And as for you, Mr. Wiggles, my sincere apologies that these students of yours had caused all of this confusion. I will be calling their parents about what they have done, but you have a wonderful rest of the day.
You too have a wonderful rest of the day, officer. At least I didn't tell the police officer about the time that my neighbor has been bothering me all because he wants to watch football and shovel the driveways from when there was a snowstorm back in August.
Well, my good friends, today is a nice day. But since we are only a week until Halloween, I was deciding that we should make some plans to do a Halloween party that will take place at my house that day.
I agree with you, Karen. We never did a Halloween party in a long time.
And this party should be even better without dealing with baby stuff. Since we are too tired of watching baby shows for a change, we should decorate the house with regular Halloween decorations, and we watch TV shows like Family Guy, Friends, King of the Hill, and The Simpsons.
I like this idea for a Halloween party. This is going to be a lot more fun.
I know, right? Having a Halloween party will be a lot more fun than going trick-or-treating. It's time for a change every now and then.
That sounds like a great idea, Joseph.
And more importantly, we should even agree on who gets to bring which Halloween supplies, decorations, food, music, and everything else.
Yeah, and we can even stay up past 10 p.m. for more entertainment at the Halloween party, especially since it won't be a school night.
I agree, we should even make the Halloween party a lot more fun by scaring everyone with our Halloween decorations.
Yes, like we can put some fake spiders on the top of the roof to scare that crybaby Brian, for example.
And also some monsters and goblins to scare Alan and Sarah.
Good one, Joseph. We can even include the monsters from the Scary Maze game.
I agree with you, Nancy.
This is going to be the Halloween party we are going to have.
I think I now have the perfect plan on how we are going to have this Halloween party.
And what is that, Karen?
We are going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow, and from there, we will split into pairs, and each of us will get which Halloween items we are going to get, and afterwards, Taryn, Arthur and Larry will go to Stop and Shop to buy the food for the party.
I agree, we should get the things so we can get ready for the party next week.
Well then, with that being said, so we already have a plan. We will be seeing you tomorrow Saturday afternoon at the party supply store.
Well done, my friends. We have now decorated everything in my house. Let's begin this Halloween party celebration. The first thing we do is, we're going to watch the Friends Halloween special. Oh, just to make things more comfortable, I will activate the speaker to turn the music on.
Did any of you hear something strange outside?
Nope.
Not me.
Me neither.
I don't hear any sound.
Me neither.
Neither do I.
I guess it's because of the wind outside.
Yeah, we should close the curtains.
I'll do the honors. All right, my friends, let's keep on watching this Halloween special of Friends, and no one can stop us from having this party.
Oh my goodness, where are the bats coming from?
I have no idea, Dave. But something very strange is going on here.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here? How can there be ghosts in Goanimator City?
I have no idea, Alan. But something very weird is going on here. We have never seen where those ghosts are coming from.
And same here. Maybe someone had placed some Halloween decorations just to scare people away.
Joseph, it's time for dinner. Oh my goodness, where's Joseph? I thought he was here in his room, but now I can't find him.
Jane, are you looking for Joseph?
Yes, I am. I thought he was here in his room when I told him not to go out while grounded.
I forgot to tell you that I heard him saying that he teleported into a portal to go somewhere, like going trick-or-treating.
Wait a minute, I think I heard Joseph saying that he is going to a Halloween party at Karen's house with Chris, Roger, Nancy, and Tom and Joey. I better call their parents right now, and I will pick up Joseph myself afterwards.
Well, my good friends, I have to say this has been the best Halloween in our entire lives.
Yeah, this Halloween party is even better than going trick-or-treating.
I agree, Joseph. This has been the best Halloween party we have ever had in our entire lives. We should do it again more often.
Same here. This Halloween party was absolutely amazing.
And even if we hadn't cooperated with each other to get all of the things for the party,
Then we wouldn't have been able to make this party happen in the first place.
I agree with you, Tom.
I am also happy for this Halloween party we came up with. Finally, we are getting everything we are entitled to get.
This is how the world works, everything revolves around us, and if anyone tries to ruin these moments,
Then we're going to take them to court, and teach them that the world revolves around us.
Oh, let me get it. I think another one of our friends has arrived. What? Mrs. Reed, what in the world are you doing here once again? And who are those friends of yours? Are you going to take Joseph away from me, is that right?
That's right, Karen. That's why I'm here, and Joseph is my kid, not yours.
I am here to get Chris. And I am here to get Roger.
And I am also here to pick up Nancy and take her home.
Same here, I am here to pick up Tom.
And the same thing here, I will be picking up Joey, he is also in a lot of trouble.
I beg your pardon, but Joey, Tom, Chris, Roger, Nancy, and Joseph are all mine now, and there's no way you're getting them. so I suggest you leave my house before I call my manager.
Joey Andrews.
Tom Hendricks.
Roger William Jason Gibson Schneider.
Nancy Alice Andrews.
Christopher Jason Edward Percy.
Joseph Christopher Reed, all of you, get over here right now, you are in really big trouble.
We're going home, and Joey, you're going to be grounded.
Same thing with you, Tom, let's go home now.
Same goes to you, Roger, and you're also going to be grounded. Let's go.
You too as well, Nancy, let's go home now.
Chris, you're also in a lot of trouble when we get home, let's get in the car.
Same thing with you as well, Joseph. Come on. Let's go.
Someday, me, Taryn, Arthur, and Larry Loud are going to sue Mrs. Reed and all of those troublemakers in court.
Joseph, we cannot believe that you went out on Halloween again while grounded, but only this time, you went to a Halloween party with your troublemaker friends at Karen's house. That is it.
You're going to be grounded until after Christmas break. This means you're still getting coal for Christmas once again this year, like the last few years, and you're only allowed to leave the house, other than going for a walk, or going to school. Also, we do not want you hanging out with your troublemaker friends Chris, Roger, Nancy, Tom, Joey, and especially Karen and her entitled friends, because they are all not a good influence on you. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Joseph, stop it. Just grow up for once. Seriously. We're tired of you slamming doors.
Roger, what is wrong with you these days? We can't believe that you went to a Halloween party with your troublemaking friends while still grounded, and the party was at an entitled person's house. That is it.
You will be grounded until after Christmas break, and like we told you before, you will be getting coal for Christmas once again this year, and absolutely no more hanging out with Nancy and Joseph, and whoever your other troublemaker friends are, and you must come home right away from school to start on your homework. And, we especially want you even to stay away from those 4 entitled people, because they teach you to act that way, which is very rude. Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you did.
Why?
Roger, enough slamming doors now, and just grow up for once.
Nancy, your mother and I can't believe that you went to a Halloween party with your troublemaking friends when you were not supposed to do so, because you're still grounded. That is it.
You will be grounded until after Christmas break, and you will be getting coal for Christmas once again this year, like we said before, and we want you to stay away from troublemakers, including Roger and Joseph, because they are nothing but a bad influence on you, and you will be coming home immediately after school to start on your homework. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
What?
Nancy, that's enough slamming doors already. Just grow up for once.
Chris, what has gone through your mind this time? We cannot believe that you snuck out of the house for a Halloween party at Karen's house with your troublemaker friends while you're still grounded. And we even saw video footage of you even hanging out with them to buy the stuff for the party just a few days ago. That's it.
You will be grounded until after Christmas break. This means no leaving the house, other than going to school or for a walk, no hanging out with troublemakers, including Joseph, and you will be getting coal for Christmas once again this year, like the last few years. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Chris, we are already sick and tired of you slamming doors. Stop it! Seriously.
Oh my goodness. Tom, we can't believe that you went to a Halloween party at Karen's house with your troublemaker friends while grounded. How many times did we say not to hang out with them because they are not a good influence on you?
You will be even more grounded, and until the end of the current year, this means you won't be getting anything for Christmas once again this year. No leaving the house, other than going to school or for a walk, no talking to troublemakers on Zoom or in person, including Joey and Joseph. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Tom, stop it. You're going to break the door and we're going to have to pay $100 for a new one.
Joey, are you serious? We had a very good feeling that you went to hang out with your troublemaking friends while grounded. But then we found out that you and your troublemaking friends went to Karen's house for a Halloween party. You know we don't want you hanging out with those troublemakers.
You are even more grounded for the remainder of 2025, and we do not want you to hang out with any troublemakers, especially with Tom and Joseph, or whoever your other troublemaker friends are. They are a bad influence on you, and you will be getting coal for Christmas once again this year, and furthermore, you must start your homework immediately when you come home from school. Go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Joey, we cannot believe that you just broke the door to your room. We're going to have to spend at least $100 for a new one.
Tom, Eric, and Kaylee, can you please come downstairs for just a few minutes?
What is it you need to tell us this time, Mom?
Well, when I was checking on today's newspaper, and I found out this evening, there is going to be the second annual Halloween Carnival at TheGoanimator City Park. Are any of you interested in going?
I think we should all go to the carnival again. Last year's carnival was so successful, I hope this year's will be even better.
And same here. I think it would be a wonderful experience, as long as there aren't any monsters, goblins, ghosts, or even vampires out to chase us through the carnival.
Relax, Tom, there won't be any real monsters, goblins, or vampires. Just people dressed in their Halloween costumes. Besides, you went trick-or-treating when you were much younger.
I guess you're right, Mom. I hope they will play Halloween songs by Super Simple Songs, and CoComelon at the carnival, because those are my favorite songs to listen to during Halloween. However, I even like any fun Halloween song.
Most likely, they will be playing those songs because the Halloween Carnival is for all ages. And Tom, I need to remind you to be on your best behavior. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mom, I know the drill.
Well then, with that being said, we will wait until early evening so we can get to the Halloween Carnival.
Wow, the Haunted Mansion looks so amazing. Let's go inside. This is going to be a real Halloween experience, and we can even go trick-or-treating in the Haunted Mansion.
No, I don't want to go inside. I don't want ghosts, giant spiders, monsters, vampires, and goblins to be chasing after me.
Oh, come on, Tom. It's not even scary. In fact, it's for all ages, and I thought you would really love this place. Besides, you're a grown man, and so you don't need to behave like this, especially in public. Oh, come on, Tom. It's not even scary. In fact, it's for all ages, and I thought you would really love this place. Besides, you're a grown man, and so you don't need to behave like this, especially in public.
Come on, Tom, don't be so silly. It's not like there are going to be any real monsters or ghosts in there.
No, I am not going into that scary haunted house. I don't want ghosts, goblins, and vampires to be chasing after me. How can you be so sure?
Because, Tom, in reality, ghosts, monsters, vampires, and goblins do not exist. They are only fictional characters in order to promote Halloween, which means that they are just silly make-believe.
Either way, I don't think it is a good idea for me to go inside the haunted mansion all by myself. What if they are playing loud music, and there are strobe lights flashing that would hurt my ears, and the strobe lights would give me a headache?
Come on, Tom, you don't even get headaches that often.
I might get one, after going in there. You never know. Please, don't make me go inside the scary haunted mansion. Don't make me go in there.
Oh my goodness, here we go again.
Why does it have to be a haunted mansion? Why can't it be a nice mansion with a large TV, balcony, laptops, some puppies and kittens, and a swimming pool, instead of scary monsters and vampires?
My goodness, you're being very dramatic right now.
Be quiet, you entitled Karen! I am not going inside the scary haunted mansion, and that is final. I am a baby, 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 goo goo god god.
Tom, you don't call your sister an entitled Karen. That is not very nice. Now, stop throwing a tantrum like a 3-year-old and let's go inside the haunted mansion.
No, I don't want to go into the haunted house. You can't make me go in there.
Oh great, here we go again. Tom is acting like a baby again.
Yeah. Tell me everything about it.
No, I am not a baby. I'm just showing how I don't like haunted mansions. This is grown up, for good reasons.
Oh, really? Says whoever is kicking and screaming on the ground like a 3-year-old.
Hey, I am not a 3-year-old. Even if I'm Big Baby Tom, stop calling me that, okay? What? I don't want to go in there, 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 I don't want to go in there. Please don't make me go to the haunted house. What?
Tom, for the love of Chuck E. Cheeses, just get up off the floor. In fact, I have something else in mind. How about you take some deep breaths, and you will see that the haunted mansion may not look so scary after all. How does that sound?
That doesn't sound like a bad idea after all.
Are you calmed down?
Yes, now I am.
Well then, with that being said, let's all go inside.
Wow. This is the most amazing haunted mansion I have ever seen. And it is not so scary at all.
See, Tom, I told you that you were going to like this mansion. I knew you would. It is just Halloween decorations. Oh no, Tom, don't run away.
It is just a pretend vampire that looks like a bear.
You know what? This was actually the best Halloween in my entire life, even though that fake bear scared me and my family in the haunted mansion. I can't wait to go back there next year. Now, let's dig into this Halloween candy.
Well, Nancy, it's such a beautiful day today, and I think we should go to this house and see what's inside.
That's a great idea, Roger. I wonder what's inside this house.
I have a feeling the Johnson family accidentally left the front door unlocked, and we are going to open the front door. Oh no! It's locked.
What are we going to do now?
Wait a minute. Using GoAnimate logic, we are going to teleport ourselves into the Johnson's house.
Let's do this.
Grounded, 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 grounded.
Oh my goodness. Catherine, I think I forgot my wallet. Let's go back.
Yes, we made it into the living room. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to have the box where you set it, and we will sell all of the Johnson stuff to charity.
Okay, Roger, time to get down to business.
Oh my goodness! This TV is too heavy for us to carry. We can barely drag it over to the box.
Roger, I have a really good idea. We're going to have to get Joseph over here to help us with the rest of the stuff so that we can sell all of the Johnson stuff to charity much quicker.
You know what? I'm thinking the exact same thing right now. Joseph, we're so glad you were able to make it just in time. Now, we will get the lamp, and we will all do the sofa.
Sounds like a very good plan.
All right then, now, let's do the sofa.
Joseph, you take that side, Nancy, and I will lift the sofa from this side. Even the sofa is heavy, but thanks to you, Joseph, we can put it into the box. That's all for the living room. Now let's go upstairs and sell all of Brian's things, because he is an entitled crybaby brat.
Wait a minute, before we do Brian's room, we still have to get the bookcase, the computer, and the floor lamp. But we can do that with GoAnimate Logic, in order to speed things up.
Oh, you're right, we forgot about that.
Now Nancy, you get the floor lamp, also using GoAnimate Logic. Now, I'll get the computer.
Is that everything?
Yes, now time to go upstairs.
Brian also has to realize that he is too old for watching baby shows just like Alan, especially when his family encourages themselves to watch baby shows.
Some of this stuff we can get into the box normally, but other things like the bed, tables, and the pictures, yes, we need GoAnimate Logic.
Great job, Joseph. Now I will do the bed using GoAnimate Logic.
Good work, Roger. Now let me do Brian's laptop and his desk, and Nancy, you do his chair, toy chest, and the bookcase.
Good job, you guys! Now let's do Emma's room.
And this time, we'll use GoAnimate Logic to make the process faster than before.
Okay, there's also a lot of stuff in Emma's room. What should we do first?
First, I'll do the bedroom. Nancy, you do with the mirror and the vanity, and Joseph, you do with Emma's laptop and her desk table. And we'll use GoAnimate Logic to help speed things up even faster. Good work, Joseph and Nancy. Now that we have done with Emma's room, let's do Dave and Catherine's room.
Very good idea, Roger. And this will also teach Dave a very big lesson for refusing to let me ride on his school bus, and after getting him terminated from his job last year or so.
I agree with you, Joseph, especially after Dave and Catherine treated me badly when they babysat me some months ago.
All right then, come on you guys. We have no time to lose.
Now, what should we put into the box first?
First, let's do the bed, and I can take care of it with GoAnimate Logic. Then we all do the lamp stand, and the dresser drawers. Now, I'll do the rug, using GoAnimate Logic.
Joseph, let's get off the rug first.
Now, we have already done the entire Johnson family's stuff from their bedrooms and their living room. The last thing we need to do is to do the same thing from their bathrooms, kitchen, attic, garage, and their dining room. And then we will be all set to go. And let's do GoAnimate Logic with everything this time.
Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun.
I agree, Joseph. Now that we have all of the Johnson things, we can now sell them to charity. Roger, I suggest you go ahead and call Channel 19 News.
Hello?
Hello, is this Channel 19 News?
Yes, how can I help you today?
I just wanted to say that I have a very big box that is filled with a lot of old stuff that I don't need anymore, and I plan to have it donated to charity. So could you please come over to 1307 Oddcast Avenue and pick up the box and then take it to the news station?
Yes, we can do that, and we will be on our way in less than a minute.
Sounds good, and I will see you then. Joseph, can you give me the box?
Sure thing.
Hello, is this the stuff you're planning to donate to charity?
Yes, it is.
Well then, I will take that box to the news station, so that I can donate it to charity. And I better get going.
Well, that went well. Why don't we say we go celebrate at Pizza Hut?
I knew I would find you troublemakers here.
Oh no, what have we done?
All three of you, we need to talk to you, so come into the living room.
We're so busted.
That's right, Joseph, Roger and Nancy. I saw on the CCTV cameras that you would teleported into our house and sold all of our stuff to charity. That was the most insane thing you have ever done.
And thanks to you three troublemakers, we have lost everything in our house because of this, and now we have to spend thousands of dollars on new stuff.
And just why in the world would you call one of the news stations in GoAnimate City to sell all of our things to charity to get more money?
I agree with Brian, we have had it with troublemakers like you three.
Let me explain everything you four. The reason why we had to sell all of your stuff to charity is because all of you are weird, and you have no life. Not to mention you're all too old for watching baby shows, and that's why you really deserve it this time.
Oh, be quiet, that is not a good reason to teleport into our house and then sell all of our stuff. Now, we're throwing you out of here. Now, get off of our property. We do not allow troublemakers like you to come over to our house.
And we are also going to call your parents about this.
Well, Roger, Nancy, next time, we're going to really teach the Johnson family, and I mean, really, big time.
They really need to move on from baby shows. And Dave is also too old to be making nursery rhyme videos for YouTube.
Oh 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 oh. Joseph, Christopher, Reed, you young baby, what has gone through your mind right now? We cannot believe that you, Roger, and Nancy sold all of the Johnson family's stuff to charity. That was very, very insane of you to do that.
For this, you are even more grounded for 67 more days, starting from today. We cannot believe that you actually disobeyed us from going anywhere near the Johnsons again.
Ha 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 ha. Did you just say 67? That was very hilarious.
Yes, your father said that you will be grounded for 67 days, and it is also not nice to point and laugh and make fun of people.
Mom, you also just said 67.
Do you know what this means? You will not be watching Family Guy, no going to the Dairy Queen, and no leaving the house, other than going to school.
If we catch you doing those things while grounded, we will extend your grounding time for a much longer time.
Also, do not even think about hanging out with Roger, Nancy, Chris, Tom, Joey, or especially Karen and Arthur, and stay away from other troublemakers. Also, stop laughing at us. Now go upstairs to your room.
My goodness, Roger, William, Jason, Gibson, Schneider, what in the world is your problem? We can't believe that you, Nancy, and Joseph sold all of the Johnson family stuff to charity, and because of that, they are going to spend too much money to buy new stuff. That is it.
You are so grounded for the rest of the fall semester. This means no leaving the house, other than going to school. And absolutely no hanging out with Nancy and Joseph during this time. And we hope you will stay away from the Johnsons, and especially Alan and Sarah. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Why?
Roger, enough slamming that door already.
This is the reason I spend most of the time at Grandma's. Roger is always causing trouble.
Oh, my goodness. Nancy Alice Andrews, really? We can't believe that you and Roger and Joseph sold all of the Johnson family stuff for charity. Now they have to get new things because of this.
You are so going to be grounded for the rest of the fall semester, and possibly through the end of the school year. And more importantly, we forbid you from hanging out with Roger and Joseph ever again, and we will make sure you're not to go anywhere near the Johnsons, and even Alan and Sarah. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
What?
Nancy, stop slamming doors, now.
And enough screaming now.
But Mrs. Wilson, I am going to be honest with you. There is no way that I could have lectured Alan like that and made him cry, and I was in my classroom the entire time.
Are you serious? In the video, it looks exactly like you. Sarah, you don't ever hurt people's feelings, especially if they are disabled and with autism. For this, I am going to suspend you from school, which means you will repeat the 12th grade next semester. Now, get out of my office, pack your things, and go home.
The 3 students had snuck into the Johnson High School yesterday by hiding near the bush, and created a robot that looked like Sarah so that the robot can lecture Alan by stop watching baby shows, grounding him, and even stopped being his friend, and then make Alan to throw a tantrum on the hallway, and then he ran away crying. And that's why it caused Sarah to get suspended from school and falsely into trouble. Thankfully, I was able to rewind the footage to see this just in time, but Joseph, Roger, and Nancy, because of your actions, you 3 are going to be donating your electronic devices to Sarah.
And the same goes to you, Joseph. We're going to have to take away your tablet to give it to Sarah.
No, you can't do this to me. I don't want my tablet to be taken away. I didn't even finish playing Roblox.
Well, that's how things are, Joseph. You're not keeping your tablet after what you did to Alan and Sarah, especially when you snuck onto another school campus when you're not a student, like Lakewood Elementary for example. Well then, while Joseph is in the bathroom, I have to think of a better way to teach Joseph a lesson after he and Roger and Nancy get Sarah suspended. Wait a minute, I just remembered. I am going to donate his tablet to Sarah, like Mrs. Wilson and Principal Jones have just told us to do. Because I even saw an empty box, I can put the tablet in here so we can donate it to Sarah just in time. Alright then, I just finished. Now I need to wait for Joseph's school principal to call us so we can donate the tablet to Sarah.
Jane, can you come downstairs? Principal Jones wants to tell us some information about how to get to Sarah's house so we can donate Joseph's tablet to her.
I'm coming, David.
Oh, my goodness, where in the world is my tablet?
Wait a minute, I think Mom took my tablet and my charger away, and she is going to donate it because me, Roger, and Nancy got that annoying daycare friend Sarah suspended from school. But someday, if Mom doesn't give me my tablet back, Roger and Nancy and I will go back to Johnson High School to tell Sarah to give us our electronics back so they can teach her and Alan a lesson that they won't forget.
So, Principal Jones says that either one of us can take Joseph's old tablet to the front office at the special school, and she can take it to Johnson High School where she will give it to Principal Wilson.
That sounds like a really good idea, David. In fact, I'm going over to the special school in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Where on earth is my tablet? Mom, Dad, have you seen my tablet? It was on my bed just about 10 to 15 minutes ago, and now it's gone.
Well, remember that your principal said that you need to learn a lesson?
No, you haven't. You took my tablet away, didn't you? And it is most likely in that box. Let me take a look.
Joseph, don't even think about it.
I'm getting my tablet back, whether you like it or not.
You heard us all right, don't even think about opening the box. We're donating your tablet to Sarah because your principal wanted us to do so, along with Roger and Nancy's electronics.
Are you serious? I thought this was a joke.
We're donating your tablet to Sarah because you, Roger, and Nancy got her suspended for something she actually never did. And until you learn not to do stuff like that, you will not have a tablet for the time being at least.
Aren't you going to get paid for the donation? Because if you are, then I want the money to buy a new tablet.
Joseph, I'm not getting paid to donate your tablet, and no, even if I did, you still won't be getting another tablet.
Well then, I am going to have to use your credit card to buy a new tablet on Amazon.
I'm sorry, young man, but you're not going to use my credit card to buy another tablet.
You entitled Catherine, how could you donate my tablet to someone who you know watches Coco Melon and Super Simple Songs, and they are way too old for those baby shows? Thanks to both of you, you ruined my life.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you decided to help Roger and Nancy get Sarah suspended from school.
You better give me your credit card so I can buy a new tablet from Amazon.
Look, if you want another tablet, then you'll have to earn privileges, and you can start by letting us donate your old one to Sarah.
No. I am not letting you donate my tablet to Sarah and the big baby from daycare.
That is enough back talk, young man. You're donating that tablet to Sarah, and that is final. Now go back upstairs to your room and do your homework.
Look, Alan, I got this large bag of all of the donated electronics that the parents of Joseph, Roger, and Nancy have donated to me.
Wow. That is wonderful. And I am very happy for you that you're no longer suspended from school, and I actually knew that it was Joseph, Roger, and Nancy who got you suspended from school. They made the robot to impersonate you.
I know, right? At least they are now getting grounded by their parents, getting in school suspension at their special school, and then performing community service through the end of the current semester. Let's both hope they won't bother us again.
You have a point, Sarah, and let's also even hope they won't ask us to give their electronics back after what they have done to you.
You said it loud and clear, Alan. Let me show you which electronics I have got. Okay, for some technical reason, I have to be standing up and facing the audience while opening the box of all the donated electronics. I got Nancy's Xbox with the controller, and I think you and I can purchase some good games like Cocomelon, Super Simple Songs, Bubble Guppies, and Sesame Street, so we can play them anytime we want.
Awesome. That is good to hear. What else have you gotten from the troublemakers?
I got Roger's laptop, which has Windows 11. I might use this one as an emergency, since I am still currently using my desktop computer back at home.
Good for you. I hope this will teach Roger and Nancy a big lesson.
And last but not least, I got Joseph's tablet. I think we can use his tablet to watch some episodes of Bubble Guppies.
Sounds like a very good plan. Even though my tablet is completely run out of battery for now, let's watch some episodes of Bubble Guppies.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in for another Bubble Guppies episode.
Now, where is Mr. Grouper?
He is going to be here any minute.
Hello, my fellow Bubble Guppies.
Mr. Grouper, thank goodness you're here. Do you have any idea where Bubble Puppy is?
Take it easy everyone, is Bubble Puppy missing?
Yes, we have been spending the last several hours trying to find him.
No worries, I can help you find him. Now, where was the last place that you saw him?
Well, we last saw him a few blocks from the sponge house. And we're not far from there.
With my help, I'm sure we're going to find Bubble Puppy eventually.
Will you be able to help us find Bubble Puppy?
Yes, we will.
Great. That's good to hear.
Let's think about where you may have last seen Bubble Puppy.
Can you give us an idea on where he could be?
Yes, we can.
Wow, that has got to be the best episode of Bubble Guppies. Not only that, I am very happy that we get to enjoy your new electronics from Joseph and Roger and Nancy.
That's right, Alan. Let's even hope that they won't ask us after they got me suspended from school.
You said it loud and clear, Sarah. Let's keep on watching Bubble Guppies.
Pencils, check. Folders, check. Binder, check. Homework, check. Lunch, check. Composition notebooks, check. Looks like I'm all set for the big plan with Roger and Nancy to head out to the bus stop before the bus comes. You know what I'm thinking today? I'm not going to the special school today. Instead, I am going to sneak into another school. And no, I am not going back to Lakewood Elementary. Instead, Roger and Nancy told me that we are going to Johnson High School, and head to the quiet room by telling Alan and Sarah to give us back our electronic devices after our parents have donated on the day we get Sarah suspended from school. And I think I made very good timing. Roger and Nancy told me that I need to see them on the bus, which is going to arrive any minute now. Hey, why am I just as big as a bus? This is unrealistic. Wait, this is typical GoAnimate logic, isn't it?
Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning to both of you, Roger and Nancy.
Now that you're on the bus, this is the plan we are now going for. We are going to Johnson High School, and then head to the quiet room to tell that crybaby Alan and his daycare friend Sarah to give us back our electronic devices after being donated.
And if they still refuse to do so, we are going to sue them in court until they can learn not to be so mean to us. Especially after we got Sarah suspended from school.
I know, right? Especially because they gave us in school suspension for 2 weeks and then community service all for nothing. But still, let's hope for the best for those entitled crybabies to give us back our electronics back. This is absolutely unacceptable of Sarah for taking our electronic devices away, especially my tablet.
I agree with you, Joseph. She even took away my Xbox.
And she even took away my laptop. But still, we hope Sarah can give us our electronics back. All right then, now that we're back at Johnson High School, this is the big plan. We are going to the quiet room to tell that crybaby Alan and his daycare friend Sarah to give us back our electronics after being donated.
Let's do this.
Wow! Why does the hallway sound very quiet?
I have no idea, but at least we know now what we are going for to lecture that crybaby and his delusional daycare friend to give us back our electronic devices.
I know, right, especially since it is still quiet like on the day when I sneak back to Lakewood Elementary.
Wait a minute, Roger and Nancy, what are you two doing here? And I see you brought a friend of yours.
Yes, this is Joseph. We brought him here to visit the quiet room.
Wait a minute, are you three were the ones that got Sarah suspended? Are you sneaking into this school while banned from here?
Oh no, wait! We can explain everything. It's just that we wanted to tell Alan and Sarah that.
I don't want to hear another word from you. Principal's office, now!
Why? Don't send us to the principal's office. 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 Why?
Sarah, did you hear some strange crying noises from somewhere?
Strange crying noises? I don't think so, Alan. It's most likely just the wind outside. Let's just keep on watching Jeopardy!
You have a point, let's keep on watching this episode.
Don't send us to the principal's office. 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 Please, we don't want to be in trouble.
That's it. You're all coming with me, and that is final.
Why?
What is going on here? It's not what you think it is.
Matt TheGoanimator, what are you doing here?
And Arthur, and Kate, what are you also doing here?
Roger, Joseph, Nancy, what in the world are you doing here in the first place? Mrs. Wilson called us over here because we are tired of you causing so much trouble for Alan and Sarah, especially at Johnson High School. You're not supposed to be here, especially during school hours.
Why would you three come back to this school after you were told not to, after getting Sarah suspended from school for hurting Alan's feelings and claiming that he is too old for baby shows just last month, when in fact, she did none of those things?
You all want to know something? It was a big mistake that you made us donate all of our electronic devices to Sarah.
Yeah. It was especially a big mistake of you sending me and Roger to the silly special school, even for Joseph after he was transferred from Lakewood Elementary. And furthermore, how can you donate our electronic devices in the first place? Sarah deserves to get suspended. So you need to accept the fact and deal with it.
And as a matter of fact, we're also trying to tell Alan and Sarah if they don't give us our electronic devices back, they are going to get sued in court big time.
No, it doesn't work that way. You three even realized that getting Sarah suspended from school for something she never did was totally unacceptable, and Sarah almost got grounded by her parents because of what you three did. And Joseph, this has been like several times that you sneak onto a school where you don't attend, let alone from going onto school grounds at Lakewood Elementary while not allowed to.
Roger, Nancy, and Joseph, I don't want to tell you again, but if I catch you three coming back to this school in the future, we're going to get Officer Kevin and the police involved. And because of what you three did, you will be performing community service until the second week of next semester in January. Roger, Nancy, since I still have your parents' contact list, I will be calling your parents, and expect you both to be grounded for a good amount of time.
No, it doesn't work that way. You three even realized that getting Sarah suspended from school for something she never did was totally unacceptable, and Sarah almost got grounded by her parents because of what you three did. And Joseph, this has been like several times that you sneak onto a school where you don't attend, let alone from going onto school grounds at Lakewood Elementary while not allowed to.
Why? Don't send us to the special school. 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 And furthermore, we don't want to be grounded.
Well, too bad. You're all going back to the special school, and that is final. You're going to be grounded when you get home.
All three of you, we're now going to take you to the special school, and Principal Jones will also have a very serious talk about what you three did.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Put us down this instant. We don't deserve to be treated like this.
And Matt TheGoanimator, we're going to sue you in court for making grounded videos out of us.
All three of you, stop it.
You know what, Matt TheGoanimator? I am hoping that Roger and Nancy and Joseph never come back to this school ever again in the future.
If you see them trying to come onto campus ever again, make sure that Officer Kevin will be right there to deal with them. First time, they will get a warning. Second time, give them a trespass order, and if they break the order, Kevin will take them into custody.
You got that right, Matt. And especially when I got to send Roger and Nancy to the special school after they kept on bothering Alan and Sarah, not to mention they even both kept on failing most of their classes all the time. And in some cases, Roger and Nancy both throw tantrums when things don't get their way. And I also never knew Joseph can throw tantrums, especially sneaking onto a school campus while not enrolled there.
I know, right? Joseph always goes onto school grounds everywhere. Not to mention, he always caused so much trouble at Lakewood Elementary, and then he was transferred to the special school 2 years ago, and always throws his childish tantrums when things don't go his way. But still, who knows if Joseph and Roger and Nancy are going to stop being troublemakers in the future, especially making fun of a person with autism.
Roger, oh my goodness. Have you lost your mind already? Your mother and I can't believe that you and Nancy and Joseph went to your former high school after you were told not to go there anymore. That is it.
You are even more grounded, and this means until the second week of the spring semester. No hanging out with Nancy and Joseph, and as we discussed before, no leaving the house, other than going to school and performing community service, and we will make sure that you're not going anywhere near Alan and Sarah anymore.
Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Why?
Nancy, what in the world is wrong with you this time? We can't believe that you and Roger and Joseph went back to your former high school after you were being told never to go back to that school anymore. Why do you do things like this? Just why?
You are even more grounded, and this means until the second week of the spring semester. No hanging out with Roger and Joseph, no leaving the house, other than going to school and also performing community service, and like we told you before, you're still getting coal for Christmas once again this year, like the last few years. And we will definitely make sure you're never going anywhere near Alan and Sarah. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
What?
Oh. Joseph, are you out of your mind? We can't believe that you and Roger and Nancy went to Johnson High School after you were being told not to go back to that school. This reminds us when you sneak off to Lakewood Elementary quite a few times. That is it.
You are even more grounded, and this means until the second week of the spring semester. Still, no hanging out with Roger and Nancy, no hanging out with Chris, Tom, Joey, and especially Karen and her entitled friends, and when we go places like to a restaurant, the park, or shopping downtown.
And I will likely have to watch over you, to make sure you don't misbehave. And you are only to leave the house, other than going to school and performing community service.
We are also going to make sure that you're never going anywhere near Alan, Sarah, and their families, because we told you numerous times to stop bothering them, just like the Johnsons. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Joseph, we're so done with your childish screaming and slamming doors. Act your own age, and just stop it, now.
Do you want to know what is making me miserable right now? It's the fact that Alex has become a very mean neighbor, especially after I call him names and destroying his computers on the day that we met him when he moved here to TheGoanimator City, and I keep getting grounded by my family on a daily basis. He is such a big snitch, just like Penelope. I must think of another way to pay Alex back for the way he treated me. But what is there to do? Wait a minute. I forgot that Joseph is once again calling me into a Zoom meeting.
Good afternoon, Chris. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon to you, Joseph. Thanks again for having me at the meeting. And I've been doing very good. It's just the fact I keep getting grounded on a daily basis by my family, especially on the day that my family and I met Alex Fry, the new neighbor next door. I just told him that he has some Coco Melon DVDs, but no matter how many times he says no, I throw a childish tantrum in front of him, call him names. I also destroyed his computers. And I got grounded for all of that.
That's terrible. The same grounding spree happened to me recently. My whole family also met Alex Frey, and I even remember seeing YouTube videos of Alex yelling at me at the Hampstead Hospital.
I know, right? Seriously, why can't Alex be a very nice person, like you and me for instance? In fact, he doesn't like any of us troublemakers. I was trying to think of a way to teach him a very big lesson because he is such a big snitch.
I think I know an easy solution for you to do what you want, and to pay back Alex for ruining your moments. How about you can wreck his backyard?
Wow!
Wow! Joseph, you're a genius! And this will be even better like the day I got Miss Anderson terminated from her teaching job during summer school, and I would like Roger's sister Luna to get grounded on a daily basis, not me or Roger.
So, Penelope's friend Luna is always a snitch?
Yeah, both Penelope and her friend Luna have always been such a snitch, especially on the day we were visiting Alex's new house and I threw a tantrum there.
Okay, I think I got an idea on how your plan will be. First, like we did the robot of your teacher the other day, you and I can build the robot that looks like Luna. Then, you will head over to Alex's house with the Luna suit while Alex is running errands. However, you must hide somewhere, using GoAnimate logic, so that no one else can see you. Then the Luna robot will destroy Alex's entire backyard. Alex will see surveillance footage of Luna wrecking the backyard. The real Luna will promptly be called from a Zoom meeting or by getting a phone call from Roger's parents. Of course, she will obviously get grounded.
Oh my goodness! Joseph, you really know how to put these plans into action. I think getting Luna blamed for destroying Alex's backyard will be a lot more fun, and it will teach her a big lesson for being such a snitch. Same with Alex.
I knew you would like this idea better. Why don't you come over to my house tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m., and from there, we are going to make the Luna suit. I still have a lot of robot parts in the garage since I helped Roger and Nancy when we three got Sarah suspended from school some weeks ago.
Sounds good! And I will see you at 12:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, Joseph!
You take care, Chris.
Finally, this will really teach Penelope's friend Luna a very big lesson that she won't forget because she is always such a snitch, just like Penelope herself, and the same goes to Alex. Anyways, let's keep watching The Simpsons for the rest of the afternoon.
Chris, I am so glad that you can make it just in time.
Same here! I can't wait to make the remote-controlled robot that looks like Luna. Let's do this!
We're going to the garage to make the robot. Come on. Okay, we got all the robot parts set up. As I said before, doing this whole process manually will take at least 3 to 4 hours. But since we're going to use GoAnimate logic, this will take between 30 to 45 minutes.
Alright then! Let's do this! Alright, we just made the robot in under an hour. Thank you for helping me, Joseph!
You're very welcome, Chris. I cannot wait to see your sister's friend getting blamed for destroying Alex's backyard, and he will stop being her friend, just like when I got my sister DW suspended from school by wrecking her classroom the other time.
So Joseph, what time are your parents coming home?
They're doing some shopping right now, and they will be home in around 40 minutes. Should I open the garage door for you to leave?
Yes, please do, Joseph! And I will hide the Luna suit under my bed so that my parents won't find out about creating a clone that looks like her. Now that I built a robot that looks like Luna, I am all set for what will happen tomorrow. Now, let's keep on watching The Simpsons and Family Guy for the rest of the afternoon. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. Oh, great! I have to hide somewhere before anyone finds me. Oh good, now that I am inside of the bush, I will move further away with the help of GoAnimate logic. And using this controller, I will make the Luna robot destroy Alex's backyard. Let's do this! Oh good! The remote controller is working properly.
I am going to wreck Alex's backyard. Let's do this.
Okay, everything went according to plan, but at any moment, Alex should return from running errands. I am going back to my room through a portal using GoAnimate logic. Grounded, 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 grounded.
Wait a minute! What on earth happened to my backyard back there? I better go check. Oh! Somebody destroyed my entire backyard while I was gone to do my errands. Whoever is responsible for this is going to be in so much trouble, and I mean so much trouble. Now, I will check the surveillance footage from the doorbell camera to see who could have done this. Wait a second, this can't be real.
I am going to wreck Alex's backyard. Let's do this.
Oh, no! This is totally not real. Luna would never have done such a thing like that. But wait, this video footage could have not been modified by any means. This is very strange.
What a beautiful day it is today. Walking over to Penelope's house.
Hold it right there.
Alex, Frey, what is it? And what did I do to make you angry?
Well, Luna, you see, I just saw everything on the surveillance footage from my doorbell camera, and it shows you wrecking everything in my backyard while I was doing my errands.
I have no idea what you're talking about. When did this happen?
Stop lying to me like that. It's only going to make the situation worse than it already is. And this incident happened around 20 minutes ago, at least. That is when I heard the crashing noises on the video footage.
I also heard those loud noises from my house, which is 10 minutes away. In fact, I think everyone in the neighborhood did, and I was headed over to Penelope's house at the time.
Stop lying! Maybe if I show you the surveillance footage from my phone, you will understand better. Come take a look. Now, I will play you the video.
I am going to wreck Alex's backyard. Let's do this. But Alex, I am going to be honest with you. There is no way I could have done this, and I have been walking towards Penelope's house the whole time.
Are you serious? In the video, it looks exactly like you. Luna, this is something that needs to be taken very seriously, not as a joke. And for this, I am going to call your parents about what you did. Now, you can go home.
Luna, words cannot explain how very disappointed we are with you right now. I thought I knew my daughter, but apparently, I don't.
But Mom and Dad, I was headed to Penelope's house. There is no way I could have wrecked Alex's backyard.
Normally, we would have believed you, but Alex sent us video evidence of you wrecking his backyard. and I have a feeling you learned this behavior from Roger. So we are going to say this. You are grounded for 2 months. Go upstairs to your room now, and you will not be hanging out with Penelope during this time.
And do not slam the door like Roger does.
You know what? I'm noticing what looks to be a remote-controlled robot that looks like Luna here at the entrance to the backyard. And there's also a modified video game controller next to the robot. This wasn't here when I left the house to run errands. I will now go back to the beginning of the video to see what really happened. And I forgot about the other camera near the front yard. I have a very good feeling someone else was behind this.
Oh good, now that I am inside of the bush, I will move further away with the help of GoAnimate logic. And using this controller, I will make the Luna robot destroy Alex's backyard. Let's do this! Oh good! The remote controller is working properly.
Oh, are you kidding me? I cannot believe that young troublemaker Chris would actually do all of this, getting his sister's friend grounded. He is going to be in so much trouble. I am going to call his parents right now.
Please tell us again what he did.
He made the robot that looked like Penelope's friend Luna, and that's how he got her falsely blamed and getting grounded. So I expect you and Julie to ground Chris for a good amount of time, and not only that, because of his actions, he is going to do extra chores in my house every weekend, including my backyard.
He is going to be in a lot of trouble. Thanks for telling us, Alex. We are going to deal with him right now.
Christopher, Jason, Edward, Percy, get over here right now. You are in super big trouble.
Oh no!
Chris, we cannot believe that you got your sister's good friend grounded by wrecking Alex's backyard and causing a lot of confusion. We have had enough of your behavior by now.
For this, you are even more grounded for another 2 months. This means no leaving the house, other than going to school, and you are strictly forbidden from ever hanging out with Joseph or any troublemaker, and you will be doing chores around Alex's house every weekend. And we are going to donate your camera so we can give it to Luna. Now, go upstairs to your room, and think about what you've done. We will discuss your behavior with you in more detail in an hour.
Why?
You know what, Chris? We are getting sickened.
Luna, can you come downstairs please? We have some exciting news to share with you.
Luna, we just got a phone call from Alex, and the good news is, it turns out that it wasn't you who wrecked Alex's backyard. It was Chris Percy who did that.
I had a very good feeling that it was Chris. He always causes so much trouble, especially calling me and Penelope a snitch all the time. But wait a minute, if Chris was behind all of this, how did Alex find out from the surveillance footage it was me wrecking his whole backyard?
He made a robot that looks like you, and he used a remote controller to wreck everything in the backyard. Luna, we are sorry how angry we were with you earlier.
That's okay. I forgive both of you.
We also wanted to tell you that Alex also owes you a sincere apology for blaming you for the incident, and this also means you're now ungrounded.
I know, right? And I am very happy that I get to do the things I enjoy doing.
To celebrate, let's go to Dave and Buster's tomorrow to make up for this.
But Roger is not joining us, and he's going to be getting a babysitter instead. Plus, Chris's parents told us they will give us his camera, and for us to give it to you as a reward.
And you can go hang out with Penelope at her house.
Okay then, I will see you guys for dinner.
Michelle, for some reason, the sky just changed to a different shade of blue than before Nancy walked out the door.
I know, right? It's now the same shade of blue as the one we can see out the window.